Looking to make a difference? Sharmeen attended UTM as thousands of students gathered to get some inspiration.
The 2013 Youth Making a Difference conference, organized by Access, a non-profit organization, took place at the University of Toronto at Mississauga. This conference has been attended by 2,000 students of the Peel region over the past 5 years. The Youth Making a Difference conference, also known as YMAD, aims to educate, empower, and inspire youth to make a difference in the community. Joanna Veldez is a student at John CABOT Catholic Secondary School. This is her first time attending a YMAD conference.
It was really enjoyable. I learned a lot from the guest speakers, and it was actually really empowering, and I feel inspired to make a difference. I'm planning on bringing it back to my social justice club at my own school and share the information that I learned here, and hopefully empower them to make a difference too.
The first Youth Making a Difference conference took place in 2008.
This conference has been around for 5 years now, but this is the first year that we've kind of taken the focus of challenging youth to come up with their own solutions that they could use in their communities. In previous years, it's been more about inspiring them to care about social issues, but right now we want to put the onus on youth to question themselves and see what they care about and take action.
Students were empowered, inspired, and also entertained by many guest speakers at this conference. Many students were especially glued to their seats when the very empowering Zara Ebrahim stepped up to the podium. Zara is the founder and designer at Architects, and she was also the keynote speaker at this conference.
So creativity affects youth in today's society because they're being stifled a bit. Some traditional classroom models are making it difficult for kids to be creative and play as they get older. So places like this, where they are getting exposure to people doing things in real life, outside of school, using their skills in dynamic ways. This conference is sort of critical to sort of showcasing all the different ways in which you can do that. And so maybe it's starting your own studio, maybe it's working for someone else and just making change in an existing organization. And I think that's an important message. It's find the thing that you love and then engage it with the type of change you want to see. And that's the project, right? And I think that's why Youth Making a Difference, this particular conference, is such an amazing environment for these young people. It's a privilege for them all to be here.
I really liked how she said that play is work, and how we're best when we're when we're playing and we're more creative that way. I feel like at school a lot of people we're stuck in classrooms, and we don't allow ourselves to be more creative than we should be.
After inspiring and empowering these students with some great speakers at the conference, the students had a chance to break up into smaller groups and take part in a workshop about a social justice cause of their choice.
And what they do is they get a method workbook, and the method workbook has a number of activities that they carry out in order to create their own project. So they're creating a concept for instance, a fundraising initiative or a volunteer initiative to create change, or even just an awareness initiative to let people know about something that might change the way that they behave. So the students fill out the workbook and then they submit it to win Access Innovation Awards and be recognized for their great ideas.
Joanna is participating in the Earth Ethos workshop.
Also liked my the environmental workshop that I learned in. I learned a lot of things that I didn't know about.
This year's Youth Making a Difference conference has brought students of the Peel region together under one roof and for one common cause, social justice. The great thing about this conference is that it's not telling students what to think, but rather asking youth how they think. The Youth Making a Difference conference is a results-based conference where students actively build solutions to issues occurring in the community.
It's helping them actually become aware of the issues, but not just the issues that we hear about every day, but more in depth, and to actually find a solution to common things, whether they're in their community or around the world.
Interested students can get more information on accesscharity.ca.
We also have a blog called Speak Up for Change, where youth can write about issues that are important to them and submit work to the blog to be published. We also have a group called Team Empower, which is our high school group where students within their schools can get involved in fundraising or other sorts of activities.
This is the 5th successful year in running for the YMAD conference. The team behind this great conference involves a group of passionate young individuals who want to inspire youth to become leaders and take action.
This is our 5th conference. We started this from when we were in high school, so it's amazing that we're able to have it in such an awesome venue from all of the past experiences that we've had, and really build relationships with these teachers, who are then going to in turn not only educate the students that are here, but bring all that they learn here to the classrooms, which is the biggest thing that inspires me about this conference.
Students were empowered by the speakers that were present at this conference. They had the chance to interact with other students and physically come up with solutions on real-life social issues. The Youth Making a Difference conference allowed students to step away from the classroom and take a step into the real world. In Mississauga, Sharmeen, Somani, Access PO.